Previously on Super Sunchipp Mario Bros. Wait, this can work. This is an animation. Last episode was 7 years ago. Hey, whatever. Show me how this works.
We last saw Jason in a battle with Bowser while trying to rescue the princess, until Bowser was squashed by a thwomp. But how was it possible that the Ppihcnus got squashed by his own minion? Our only guess was because of Tetramino passing by, causing the thwomp to get confused. But no Tetris piece has life, so how could this happen? That's for you to find out through this story. We start with a fairly known designer, known as Sunchipp, mostly known for his music. One day while remaking tones, a very strange thing happened through his laptop. Strangely enough, a vortex was being summoned through the laptop screen. Within a blink of an eye, Sunchipp was pulled right through the vortex, as well as 3 more. Sunchipp found himself in another dimension falling while being in his own character form. This may be the day that Sunchipp's life would have a positive change.
Some nasty fall right there. What even happened? Where am I even? And am I Sunchipp? Stupid question, but my character Sunchipp? The robotic hand is actual metal, which means I could actually shoot with it, so whoa.
Having fun admiring yourself, dude.
Pretty much, yeah. Wait, Darby, did the vortex pull you in too?
Not just me. It sucked us in as well.
Kinda makes me question why just the 4 of us, and not anyone else.
Well, right now I wouldn't worry about that. The thing we should be asking ourselves is if there's a way back into our world.
If we were summoned here, there'd have to be a reason for it. I believe if we find out what this issue is, and solve the issue that brought us here in the first place, we might be able to go home.
Lair's right. Standing here's gonna get us nowhere. I'd say if we head up north, we may be able to find out what caused us to be here.
Well, because I'm apparently the form of my one character who has no knee problems in this world, I'd say it sounds like an adventure to me. Alright, let's do this.
Welcome, you guys. I can only assume you know who we are, just by overhearing you guys talk about the Sophia.
Sure do.
So do you guys know exactly why we're summoned here in this dimension?
Absolutely. But you gotta promise us you won't freak out.
This sounds bad.
I'm all ears.
The scan from the Sophia told me that a demon has been summoned somewhere in your dimension.
The only thing we can think of is some fool was screwing around with our dimensions as well while trying to summon the demon.
Sepel.
A demon, huh? Wouldn't that thing cause havoc through the other dimensions even if someone wasn't trying to screw with dimensions?
You're pretty smart for someone who came from another dimension. In all honesty, yes.
So what's gonna happen if this demon is gonna screw around with our dimensions?
Jeez, if our worlds merge, there'd be no life.
Rayman's right. Unfortunately, I know how Earth's gravity affects us. If Earth is slightly larger or smaller, it would be impossible for us to live.
Which is what we think is gonna happen. Right now, we're only dealing with 3 different dimensions.
3.
Earth and Terra aren't the only dimensions this demon is after. From what I picked up on the Sophia scan results, a 3rd dimension known as Morgensburg was listed.
Yeah, of course.
You know this Morgensburg, Sunchipp?
As much as I hate to say it, yes. I'm not in my normal body, guys. I'm in my character's body that just so happens to share the same name. Morgensburg is another dimension that my character travels to from time to time.
Way to go, you stupid genius. So I can only guess this means we're in a lot of trouble.
Depends on what creatures appear, where and when. But because Morgensburg is involved, I think we should split into different teams.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea, and I can already guess on how we're splitting them.
Exactly. And who knows what else is going to show up. If anything else of mine pops out of nowhere, our side will be able to take them on, without a problem, I hope.
Good! And if there's something in our path, we know what to call.
Alright, let's go and stop this demon. Hey, you're finally awake.
What? Who are you? Who's that?
You are currently on Darkness Island, Bowser Koopa, and these are gonna be helping you with my tasks.
Tasks? What's that? And why do I need this blue freak?
Okay, I'd like to take offense to that.
There are 2 teams after me. One team led by a guy named Sunchipp, and the other team led by a guy named Jason. I need you 3 to stop them.
Why can't you do it yourself if you want them gone? I've just about it with Jason's team defeating me all the time.
In all reality, Jason nor the Mario Brothers defeated you, or in this case, killed you. I saw the whole thing happen.
You're trying to say you caused that phone to crash me?
Negative. I just so happened to be flying by when it fell.
Flying past a Thwomp is what caused it to fall, you blockhead.
That's enough! So what if he's responsible for killing you? Maybe I had him kill you so I can have you 3 do my bidding.
Ah, fine. What do we get in return if we help you destroy these 2 teams?
I'm not looking for much, except to ask for Sunchipp dead. You guys, on the other hand, will be granted rulers of your own kingdom. Tetramino ruling over Tetra, while you'll be ruling over the Mushroom Kingdom with ease.
Who gave you the right to speak? And how can I trust this?
Me, since I have overthrown the devil himself. Plus, I'm dating his daughter.
Like I needed to know that last bit. Alright, you got yourself a deal. But we still do things the way we did things since 1985.
You got yourself a deal, Koopa King. At last, this fortress is finally mine. The best part is Sunchipp will be the first one to notice.
Best part is he's the only one who knows about this fortress. The part that sucks is he also knows how to destroy it.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder of that one, hon. I have a challenge for him, though, before he can find me.
You call hiding keys a challenge?
You're a demon, you know where everything's at. Sunchipp is only human. Finding things is going to be harder for him.
You're also forgetting when you chopped off his hand, he stole one of your drone's hands, meaning he can easily find them keys.
Again, thanks for the unneeded reminder. If he finds them and finds me, I'll be the first to take him out. I'll make sure of it. Team Sunchipp's getting close to the fortress. I thought causing the SS Darby to sink would have slowed them down.
It was a good plan, a pretty fun one as well. But I may have a better plan.
Oh, really? I mean, I can't say much since you seem to know everything. I'd like to see this plan. A boot. Your plan is to use a smelly rotten boot.
What? Where am I?
For your information, my evil king, this boot is Darby's creation. He's able to slow Team Sunchipp down, but not for a long time.
I have so many regrets right now. But if you know what you're doing, then fine. I'll go by this plan, as stupid as it looks. Just give him some Dr. Scholl's or something. I can't take his stench.
Okay, I'd like to take offense to that.
Well, you done trying to stomp us?
You're pretty tough, Sunchipp. Although, again, look at my size.
I was written tough. It's just my character's traits. Now I do believe you owe Darby an apology.
Why should I? He replaced me.
So what? So was I in the real world. Technically abandoned. But with your situation, Darby now officially gave you life, which was something you never had before. If that doesn't show you love, I don't know what will. I can already say one thing's for sure is he didn't give life to a buzzy beetle.
You were right, Sunchipp. I let jealousy get in the way. I'm not just apologizing to Darby, but to the rest of your party as well.
You were forgiven, Mr. Boot.
What in the blue blaze?
Hello, Team Sunchipp.
Who are you?
The all-too-powerful, but for short, you can call me Terrorcon.
Oh no.
What's wrong, Sunchipp?
Terrorcon is a real-world demon. She has power over one who shouldn't be mentioned at this moment. And for her to be here, we may be in a lot more trouble than we thought.
Too powerful, you say? I mean, I hate to brag, that's actually flattering. But I'm not here for that. No. I'm here for Sunchipp.
Wait, what?
Now what are we gonna do? With that, Sunchipp, we're pretty much powerless.
No, you guys have your own special abilities. You guys are pretty strong, especially if you've gotten this far.
Mr. Boot is right. We may not have Sunchipp now, but if we use our powers as a team, we can still kick some brainy butt. And even if it means getting stomped around by a demon, we can go around the wall that blocks our path and save Sunchipp.
What do you say, Mr. Boot? You want to join us?
If it's another way to make up for the damage I caused, then yes. Yes, I will.
All right, now, let's go save Sunchipp.
Yeah, that's the fortress, alright. Right now, I'm just questioning how it got here.
You think it may have to deal with our worlds combining into one?
As much as I hate to say it, I believe so. And I'm getting a feeling that Ppihcnus is the one taking the fortress over. That being said, our best bet is letting us take care of this issue.
I can agree to that.
Jason and the rest won't survive in this thing. You guys just follow me, and things will be safe.
So it came to us running into you guys while this weird-looking fortress sits here. What's the reason for that?
That fortress has one of my greatest enemies of all time running that thing. Knowing him mixed with you guys, I can already see instant death from all four of you.
Of course it would. And let's not forget about those weird, tall, creepy-looking mushrooms that tried to kill us.
Okay. Anyway, I figured it would be best for us to take over for this. If Ppihcnus kills either one of you, chances of your survival won't be good news for the rest of the world.
May I just make a quick reminder that I took down the multidimensional overlord within 5 seconds?
Yeah, but think of it this way, Jason. He's not a demon. He's an overlord that controls over any dimension he wants. Well, demons will do the same, but in a different manner, and this here is enough proof as it is.
Let's not forget to mention this Ppihcnus. Guy, linked, dude, is the demon's spouse, meaning he could have eternal life.
That basically sums everything up when it comes to them two.
So what do you think, son? I feel like it's the right thing to do.
You could be right, Mario, in a sense. You may be more mid-8s on the inside as there will be on the inside. So our best bet would be to fight them off while these guys take care of what's on the inside.
Alrighty then.
Alright, Ace Ventura.
You had a plan, huh? You let Sunchipp destroy the fortress and your mech.
Well, I'm sorry that he had to make himself stronger than me in our own story. At least the keys were pretty well hidden.
But like I said, knowing how Sunchipp is, he would be able to find them without a problem. But you didn't listen to me!
I know, I'm sorry about that. But next time, if I manage to take them on again, I'll hopefully have a better shot at them.
If you have another shot at the My Plant King, I'm still thinking of a way you can be helpful. Right now, Tetram I know is out preparing the arrowhead to see what he can do as of now. So, I may just have you come back to Bacon Robotics with me, till things are more square.
You're forgetting, Sunchipp's team and Jason's team will at times merge, so there's no true way on saying that things will be square.
No man is a failure who has friends. Anyway, let's go back to base. Hopefully something will pop up.
These centaur statues scare me. If these are here in the Mushroom Kingdom, then that must mean Morgansburg is slowly fading into this dimension.
Hang on there, Sunchipp. You're forgetting a center suit was gonna be the original Tanuki suit.
Thanks for bringing that up again, Lair.
Sunchipp's right, guys. I know these statues anywhere. And with me being one of Sunchipp's characters from Morgansburg, I can easily inform you that these statues belong to the Center Kingdom in northern Morgansburg.
Exactly. Downside is the portal to Morgansburg isn't even around here as far as we know. I have a strange feeling Terrorcon's hiding that as well.
Did someone say my name? Not even 5 minutes of having this fortress in this kingdom can stop you real worlders. What are you guys made of? Especially gaining strength as each mission goes on.
I wouldn't rely on power for strength. I would rely on who's in your team's natural ability. What lives in them.
Oh really, Sunchipp? From what I can recall, you're just an emotional mess waiting for death to come and grab you. It's bad enough you became close friends with your own character over there.
Hey, what's wrong with that? He gave me I should have something special in his heart.
Well, if it's inner strength you guys want, I'll show you what inner strength shouldn't look like.
Sunchipp, wake up!
I'm sorry, Team Darby, but he will not wake up. Unless you defeat the nightmare that's inside.
Tetramino, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Although I don't think the T-Machine is. I may have to take it back to Acorn Robotics to get it fixed.
You're forgetting we only work on robotics there. If we worked on vehicles, we would have had a garage outside.
Dude, I can fix the thing myself. I don't need no robot technology to fix my vehicle.
Alright, whatever.
By the way, what were you doing up there anyway?
I was bored, so I figured I'd help you out. But then Jason threw toy Koopas at me, not thinking they were gonna explode.
You of all people should have known I turned Bowser's Mecha Koopas into exploding Mecha Koopas! What were you doing up there anyway? I never gave you permission to take flight in this clown car!
Look, hon, I appreciate you letting me help out in this whole merge the dimensions plan. But I gotta do something other than stay inside all the time. It's not like there's a pandemic or anything.
You men! Let's not blow a fuse here. Look, Jason's gang is already into Pasta Land. We can't have them get closer to home base here.
Well, what do you want us to do about it? Clearly our vehicles are damaged. The only thing we can do is to go back and make some repairs.
You guys are useless! No offense, my evil king. Alright, I'll send you back to Acorn Robotics, but just to make your repairs. I'll see about summoning an old friend of mine. And Bowser is already placing more mecha booms in some of the castles.
Sounds good enough to me.
So you're saying that this is Sunchipp's love?
Yep, and having her being held up by the electricity pulsing through her, she's unable to move. Tetramino is currently after his other friend back on Earth.
And you're telling me keeping Sunchipp's friends in captivity will draw him closer to here?
Exactly. Sure, it's the lazy way to turn to, but sometimes lazy is the best work.
Ppihcnus, my evil king, you are the most evil plant I can think of. You know, this gives me an idea. I like her body and her face. I may just have to go fishing for a little bit, if you know what I mean.
Wait, what?
Yes, this should do it.
Wow. And what do you plan on doing with that body?
Try to grab Sunchipp with her body and natural looks as bait.
I get you now. And then the multiverse will be ours without anyone to stop us.
Don't get your hopes up yet, my evil king. There's still Jason's team that we have to worry about. But I have a friend waiting for them in one of Pastaland's castles, so let's just wait and see what happens.
Gotcha. It upsets me that this robot version of the real-world Sunchipp had to get destroyed by that Jason and his group of 4.
No need to worry, my evil king. We're building more of them. Besides, this is an older model anyway. The newer model will be able to crush anyone it sees. Nobody will be able to escape.
Sounds pretty cool. Let's just hope it finds Sunchipp before the rest of them. This better be good, Spaghetti Monster.
Better yet, why are you out of your castle?
That's the thing, Terrorcon. Jason and his group destroyed the castle.
Meaning you got defeated by fat plumbers, a limbless freak, and a tank. I thought I could put trust in you.
Do you even think it's my job to kill anyway? I'm a creator, not a destroyer.
Yeah, you're a creator, all right. Creating a bunch of poor excuses on doing what's right. Look, just go before anything else goes wrong. Meanwhile, my evil king, I have a plan, and I need you to listen closely.
Something about this disturbs me.
Didn't we come this world through one of these?
Yes, but we all came through different places. All except for Ivy, who came into this world like the rest of my characters.
So, what does that mean?
My theory is each portal leads to a different world. But why would we all end up in the Mushroom Kingdom? That's what I'm lost at.
You think the stolen power stars had to be involved in this?
It's possible. I mean, another theory behind that would be the shape of the pentagram. If 5 power stars combine their energy into a specific arrangement, it's possible we can open up a gate to send Terrorcon back to the underworld. This is all starting to make sense.
Would this mean there are power stars hidden within each dimension?
I highly doubt it. Terrorcon's trying to merge the dimensions, which needs a lot of power star energy. At the same time, others can walk right into one of these dimensions and start trouble in that world. The only way we're able to know what's on the other side of this portal is if something flies out.
Whoa, it can't be.
Eggman's dimension! Man, if we are not careful, we could get
I'm too young and voracious to become pack food.
We may not be. If we stumble upon him and explain things, he may just spare us. After all, what harm can a little yellow circle do to us?
Try telling it to the big yellow circle that tried to eat us.
That's different. That Pac-Man was made out of Tetronmos. So far, the Tetrons have been bad news to us. Aside from Terrorcon and Ppihcnus sending robots out to kill us. Anyway, I think it's time we pay our hockey puck-shaped friend a little visit.
You alright, Ppihcnus?
Yeah, I'm good. Hey, thanks for the help, by the way, dude.
I mean, I tried.
Hey, it's fine. We might have failed again, but this time I have a better plan.
Your plan was to leave Bacon Robotics and try to attack Jason and his crew again.
Hey, I can't be staying inside watching her all the time. I gotta do something else. That's why I have a castle for myself under construction as we speak.
And next thing you know, that thing will come crashing down by the same freak who destroyed your fortress in the desert.
Believe in me for once, will ya? Look, I have a plan. I just need to get my hands on the Kanoka Giga and things will be fine.
And where are you gonna find a Kanoka Giga around here?
Who says I'm gonna find it? You're my demon wife. You can find a way to give me the Kanoka Giga within a snap.
The things I do for love. All right, but this better not fail.
Captain's log, number 9863. This adventure has been quite a long one. Quite worrisome. Seeing these dimensions collide as scary as it is. And knowing 3 is nothing. Seeing the world faces. Seeing how Conquer's world is also in this path is just heading to what dimensions are gonna crash. I need to go back to my own world to see what terrors await. But I can't do it alone. The Plumberers were my only option. But weren't gonna make it to my world if they didn't have their own Sophia. You came to me with the new Sophia's Marcus, Sophia M, and Sophia L. This was perfect for the Plumberers. If I was gonna save my help, it had to be now. Though I was unsure if things were serious or not. Only one way to find out, I guess.
Finally, the Kanoka Giga is mine. Now that I have this, I can put my plan into action. Though, come to think of it, I just don't want to stand around and wait.
No need. They're almost here, and this might be their next stop.
Good. Let's just hope more than Jason's group will show up as well. Well, we come across each other again.
Indeed. You know, to be honest, we thought Ppihcnus was only gonna chase you. Nuts.
About that Jason, he pretty much has been that, and sending robot versions of us out to kill us. We just haven't seen one of Sunchipp yet.
Yeah, I think we know where that robot Sunchipp went. We ended up fighting it off, including smaller versions of you.
And that must mean that those are prototypes. We may end up fighting off the official eventually.
Anyway, what causes us to cross over with you guys again?
Well, Ppihcnus Detram, I know, and Terrorcon went out searching for the Kinoka Giga, otherwise called the Giga Mushroom. A very powerful mushroom that can turn someone into a giant.
That almost sounds like the Mega Mushroom.
Had to burst it to you, Luigi, but the Mega Mushroom only allows you to be at least 10 feet in height. The Giga Mushroom goes up to the point when rivers end up becoming like small puddles. We'd get squashed if we were not careful.
That's just great.
Well, what do you think we should do here?
We pretty much have things planned out. Jason, we need your team to access storage, which is somewhere in the back.
Well, we tried to get Ppihcnus's attention, that way you guys can get up there without a problem.
Only thing is, we may have to fight Ppihcnus off. We don't know what he has planned with the Kinoka Jiga, but something's telling me it's not gonna be good.
Copy that, plus something like this kind of gives us a break. Especially now that we're pretty much dusted.
Welcome to Darkness Island. It's hotter than your average desert.
Your plan wouldn't fail, huh?
I had everything under control. I would have had Sunchipp squashed like an old piece of chewed up gum stuck on the bottom of someone's shoe. I feel like you're the one who's causing me to fail by not allowing me to chase Sunchipp down.
Oh, so it's my fault for trying to do things the proper way.
To be fair, the only thing you wanted to do to these real worlders was to try to turn them against each other by taking over their bodies and having them fight each other. While Darby has Sunchipp's back, and the rest of his crew, Sunchipp also has their back as well.
I didn't ask you to, but in Tetramino? I'm sorry, I do not want to be in this mood. But these guys are almost close to Bacorn Robotics, and if they stop us there, all of our plans will fail for having a better world.
I understand that, hon. Look, I hear Bowser has something planned, but knowing him, it's gonna be the same old jump on the axe bit, which is starting to get old.
You're right, Ppihcnus, even if there was a way to fix this. Wait, I have an idea, but it may require Terrorcon to cast a spell on him.
No. Listen, I have much better—
Yeah, hold on. I want to know where this is going. Maybe you'll like it. Well, we're at least on top of Bacorn Robotics. Sneaking our way in may not be as easy as we thought.
I'll just the blame on Darby for that. Every time he says something's easy, something always has to go wrong.
Hey, wait! Well, no. Can't argue about that.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think those clown cars were the only things up here. We may encounter something else that may try to kill us. Our only question is, what?
The only thing I can think of is another robot guardian. Think of all the robots we had to take out, and all of them seem to be copies of, well, us. All of us, except for you and Sunchipp.
Don't speak too soon. Although yet again, Jason's team found a robot version of me. The only thing I can say is... what the heck?
Hey, why the long face? Sunchipp!
We made it to Bacorn Robotics. We're almost home. Don't you want to see your family again?
Honestly, I want to stay here in this universe. Think about it. No people being so negative about everything you do. People actually appreciate you for who you really are. Back home, I'm just a useless freak. Everyone runs away from me when they see my face. That's why my head is full of monsters and murderous robots.
There's also me, Sunchipp.
Yeah, but I can't have you in the real world. If wishes were granted on a daily basis, maybe then I can have you and the other nicer characters I made. People abuse their power, though. That's why I believe if wishes came true, we'd end the world a lot sooner.
So, that giant robot we just fought was a reflection of your stress.
I hate to admit that, but yes. That's the real robot I actually thought of. I designed it as a giant just to let my anger out. If I had its power, I'd be out more to search for every person who gave me stress by being so negative, just so I can crush them. This pressure caused my personality to transition from bright to gothic. You guys are really the only ones I can rely on when it comes to taking my stress and depression away. If I never found BTG, I probably would have still been a depressed mess, questioning if my life is really worth it. I know it's too much to take in. I apologize.
Why apologize? Sunchipp, you've shown signs of changing how you view yourself. After watching us make a fool of ourselves on YouTube, you also tried to show support through every retry on every Tuesday, and bought merch showing us how much of a positive change you've made. Don't be sorry, dude. We both have shown each other support in our own ways. I can't promise you a better life after this, but I can just hope you'll have a better life when we save our home. Better days are just around the Ben Sunchipp. That's all I can promise you.
And even though I'm just one of your characters, you will never truly be alone.
That same goes for all of us, Sunchipp.
Thanks, guys.
No, Sunchipp, we have to thank you. If we wouldn't have followed in your footsteps when it came to fighting, we wouldn't have made it this far.
Now, let's kick us some good old Koopa butt. Sunchipp, I don't understand. Why is he chained to a post?
Who is that? She looks exactly like Terrorcon, just more human.
You fools! Don't you see that there is my human? The one for Sunchipp, if you know what I mean. I just so happened to use her body for a while. What you see on me is not my true form, rather than her reflection. She tried to stop me back in 2019 while this map pack was in production, but a dark turn of events happened. I ended up corrupting everything that was finished because of this, holding off production for a full year. But then, you three showed up. You became Sunchipp's emotional support, so I sucked you all into the vortex. Merging the dimensions is fun and all, but fighting humans, using their blood as wine, is my kind of treat. In the real world, Sunchipp is weak, physically and emotionally. That shape-shifting demon I have in one of the ghost houses in Pasta Land should have shown you his instability to walk. Hard with pens, isn't it? My mistake was not seeing this change in this world. How he became his character, strong, brave, and no pins. That all is gonna change for here as well. And just to show you all what I'm talking about. If you have any final words, now would be a good time.
No! You sick demon. If I could swear right now, I would. It's a family-friendly game, so I won't. How could you do something like that? I know she hurt me back in 2019, broke my soul more or less. But there's no need to kill her.
You don't understand, Sunchipp. I'm one of those demons who rather take someone out for their wrongdoing. Her wrongdoing was slamming you off to the side, framing you for your arrest. She's better off this way, no take-backs. Just sit there and remain silent before I do the same thing to you.
You're gonna have to go through us. Do you want to do anything to Sunchipp?
I do anything to Sunchipp? I mean, killing him sounds ideal, but I'd rather not have any metal in my food. Gets right in your teeth and it's a pain to take out.
Darby, look, I think Sunchipp might be burning through the chains.
You were right. We can't have Terrorcon notice, though.
I may have an idea. You know, Terrorcon, I kinda know how it feels when there's metal in between my teeth. I have to agree with you.
Oh, really? And may I only assume this happened because you decided to chew on a paper clip? Does anyone smell something burning?
You could call me weak. You could call me pathetic. That's what I've been called my entire life. I won't take this as who I am today. In the real world, I might be just a misunderstood freak. But here, I'm always who I wanted to be. You just cross lines with the Dragon Rider.
No, wait! You don't know what you're doing!
Sorry, guys.
You're a good Sunchipp. One thing's for sure is Terrorcon's gone.
Oh, no, I'm not! Shooting me wasn't gonna work, Sunchipp. You're forgetting. I cannot be killed. What you did was cause me to go back to my true form. More powerful, more stronger. Better than having her body. But now that you've done that, I guess I can do my part in the real world.
Leave our home alone. No woman on Earth has done anything to you.
Huh, you actually care about that dirt mess at home. I see it as a midnight snack that's been saved as leftovers sitting in the fridge after it got expired. That planet is nothing but a beat-up rag now thanks to you humans destroying it. I wouldn't even think about stopping me either. But if there's anything you need from Earth, you can take the portal down the hall to the left. I'll see you there.
Why? Just, why always me?
Dude, none of this was your fault. You can't control what goes around, and let that be a life lesson to most, if not all.
You don't understand, do you? Lisa, you're a part of my imagination, as well as Sunbot. I don't even know how I'm able to even speak to you guys, let alone see you with my very own eyes. I feel like all of this is just a bad dream waiting for death to happen.
Look, I know we're both characters in your world. You thought of us with pride and joy. Let it be known as this is your positive energy that's causing us to see each other in person.
If that's the case, why don't I feel good?
You should feel good, Sunchipp. You should feel strong. You were a heck of a leader to us. That, if anything, shows bravery.
Darby's right, Sunchipp. Without you, we would probably end up as plant food, if not mash up human meat for these meeting Goombas.
And even though we've known you for a short time, you have the strength of 1,000 men. No pun to your favorite orchestral group intended. You've treated our team like a family.
If you guys knew who I was in the real world, you'd be disappointed. Thanks for that, guys. And in all honesty, all of you in the real world was my emotional support through your videos. What you've just seen with Terrorcon was kinda based on what happened in my life in August. I lost my loved one, and since then, she started hating my guts for no reason. I've been a wreck since. Hearing laughter is something I need in life. The things Darby and Lair upload makes that part of me brighten up.
Oh, thank you, Sunchipp. And if anything, we were glad to hear this.
So, what now?
One thing's for sure is I gotta go into the real world and stop Terrorcon from turning our home into a nightmare. If I'm going to live another day, I may as well make sure that day comes. I don't care if I have a fan base that hates me either. I'm fighting to change that. I don't want hatred surrounding me anymore. I just want a life. I know the rest of my team wants the same thing. Now would be our time to shine. And who knows, I may go out for a burger after this. But if you're with me, if you want to live, join me in this fight.
Lair and Sunchipp.
United we stand, divided we fall.
For our home.
You can even count us in. We may be in our own battle. You guys helped us in our world. We may as well do the same for you.
Awesome. Now, let's go kick some demon butt.
Sunchipp, you alright?
Rough landing. I should be fine though. Although I see I'm back to my normal, real world self. I guess that's the downside to this whole thing.
It shouldn't be that bad, Sunchipp. You still have some good energy in you.
Maybe. I got my weak knee back though and lost my robotic hand. Fighting and jumping for me might be difficult, especially now that I got my pins removed. Unless Terrorcon snuck some power-ups around here.
Our home seems a bit more gloomy than what I can remember. This wasn't something Terrorcon caused, was it?
Not at all. This is my home state, my hometown. Both the state and the town's energy causes this place to turn into a dark place. That probably explains why Terrorcon chose this place in general.
That explains a lot.
Yeah. Well, I hope when this whole thing is done, portals to your home states will show up. I don't want to see positive people stuck in a negative place.
Well, we can't just sit around. You know this place better than us. We'll just stick with you for a while.
Alright, but there's one thing I gotta check first now that I know where we're at. I'm just hoping there's no damage to this thing. Well guys, this looks like it's it. Terrorcon's Tower, our final destination. If we fail this, all humanity, all life will die.
I can't believe we actually made it this far. I mean, you saw most, if not, all these monsters she has.
Not to mention Tetra now following us around attempting to kill us.
Ppihcnus. If anything, he's been more a threat than anyone else, aside Terrorcon.
Yeah, I gotta question if Ppihcnus is still alive or not. I would have assumed Terrorcon would have killed him by now.
You two idiots have failed me for the last time! How can you guys not stop two teams at once?
Okay, let's be real here. You're a demon, you can do multiple things at once. I'm a plant. I can be everywhere, yes, but doesn't look like I have that ability here.
Let's not forget to mention, we both created by men here. I was Alcott at one point of time, and Ppihcnus was created by Sunchipp.
True, but I'm supposed to go by what his book says, created by an experimental test on orchid seeds.
Yeah, enough! It's bad enough Bowser had to end by the defeat of a man in a tank. Bowser's son being defeated by the same tank. And now the four humans who came here by that crackling cacophony purple rat rod are on their way. If not, are already here. You two insensitive brutes are finished. And just to make sure you two are done for good. Well, Now that it's just me, I'll be sure to have Team Sunchipp and Team Metafight destroyed. They need lots of luck where that comes from. You fool! Why are you trying to stop me? And how are you this powerful?
I'm not powerful. I'm weak, if anything. I don't need to rely on power to have strength. There's people I care about that give me more strength than what I need.
If you're trying to tell me that love gives you power, then you really must have lost your mind. You got no one, Sunchipp. You got nothing!
Is that what you really think? I heard differently. You'd be surprised on how many people are out there in this world that need you, even if you don't personally know them, let alone if you don't know they exist.
That was extremely lame, dude. You pests already have seen my power is too powerful for you to handle. Give it up. You have no way to defeat me, even if I'm on the other side of the pentagram.
Pentagram? Of course. How could I have been so stupid?
Sunchipp, now's not a good time for that.
No, not that. Darby, think back in Bacon Robotics when we found out all the power stars were missing. To find out they were all taken away, and the ones that were hidden here.
Hey, yeah, it's the only true way to send a demon back.
No, wait! What are you guys doing?
Saving our home, that's what! Whoa. Did we just win?
I believe we did, Sunchipp.
Wow. I can't believe it, though. I just can't.
Believe it, Sunchipp, and you may as well consider yourself a multidimensional hero.
World hero if that.
If so, then I don't want to take this title alone. You guys did everything you could as well, even with all our limits. We just defeated the darkest creature this world has ever seen.
Thanks, Sunchipp. To top things off, at least. You were one heck of a leader.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much for playing!
Hold it. This is the only time voice acting is included in this, so let me take care of this. I think Thank you so much for playing my game. Woohoo! Okay, I'm good.
Sunchipp, don't do that again. Besides, that's the wrong voice actor.